Horses are into pressure animals. Which means when you push against them, they push back. And especially him, he's a drop.
I thought it was the opposite.
No, we have to teach him the opposite. That's why when one steps on your foot, have you ever pushed against him and he steps harder? Right? When you pull a rein, especially with this horse, you'll see it. You pick up your rein, his first impression is to pull away. Then he comes. Right there. Now see what I've done is I've taught him to go both directions. Right there, I had him disengage his hindquarters and turn and face me. That's your emergency brake.
Okay.
Anything goes wrong, disengage the hindquarters because he's got a big motor. I want him to pay attention. I've asked him to go this way. And he doesn't have a lot of go. He just doesn't know. Not that he doesn't want to, he doesn't know. So when I tap him on the butt, he doesn't know that means go forward. So I get all this other stuff. Eventually, with consistency, he'll know and I won't ever have to tap him. I step into him. Good. Then I change his direction.
Now, does he favor going that way a little better?
He turns easier to the left than to the right. But no, he's the same both ways. He's just unbroken. So see, now this is just a nice, easy way for me to do some stuff before I get in the sun. Okay? Walk towards his butt, kind of bring this hand towards my belly button a little bit, disengages him. Ask him to go this way, so I give him a feel. There you go. He doesn't mean to do those things. He doesn't know better, and there's not enough consistency. So with you here working him, he's going to make all kinds of headway. Because these ladies have only worked thoroughbreds that want to go.
Yeah.
They've never encountered this, and they just don't know how to work with it. He's just what he is.
Now the setup that you have, is that for lunging or are you going to be riding with that as well?
I'll show you.
Okay.
It's a 22-foot rope, 22-foot long, it's yachting rope. You can buy it online from any of these natural horsemanship guys, or you can buy the slobber straps and buy your own rope at a boat store. Can you see where as Christy's trying, but there's no feel to that rope she has, and the slobber straps have no heaviness to
Right.
it. I'll show you.
And when you lunge, are you always using a rope, or do you sometimes do a free lunge?
Yeah, I do a free lunge, and I do that a lot, especially on Arabs. I want them to have that time. This guy, you only got so much energy to work with.
Good point.
You mean you could do that? I'm doing the same thing here. I'm getting after him just a little bit more. He's being contrary, and that's okay. But that's what they do. So he's just trying to change directions and do things. All I have to do is be consistent. See, like right here?
So he changed on his own.
Right. We're not allowed to do that. So they always do the same thing in the same place. So I better be ready. And I'll stop him somewhere else. Now, see the way he stepped away from me? He's not running over me. He's not crowding me.
Okay.
He moves that front end over.
Uh-huh. Is that good?
Very good. Because we're teaching him to, what? Move the hindquarters. Move the hindquarters. Move the front end. To a horse, this means a lot. It doesn't mean a lot to us unless we know it. That to them, it's establishing a pecking order. He has to be aware and respectful of my space.
Now does he seem...
If I can consistently change his direction and his speed, mentally then I'm his leader.
Okay.
I want to do that before I get in the saddle. Only takes a few minutes. So now would be a good time to cinch my saddle a little bit. See when he crosses over in the back there?
Yep.
That's disengaging his hindquarters.